we on there.
Oh damn, you did send them both times. They came through every time. I was looking for wrong with tickets.
Oh, okay, bet.
All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
Back out here again on these highways and hedges with the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, meeting up with the brother in Louisville, Texas. Before we go any further, we're gonna face the east. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakudash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well, teach well, teaching his truth in his entirety. It's your brother Kalab, also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
My brother Lab Adino on YouTube, known as Heart of David.
All right, and like we always do at this time before we start today's lesson, we're gonna get some articles that's coming from the end time headlines. You got something you already thinking about?
Man, yeah, I know Israel did a retaliatory strike on Iran. There was some footage of it, and it was weak. It wasn't nothing like to what Iran did to them. But then they did it like 3 weeks later. But then I just seen this morning, the Hezbollah, they got the capital of Israel.
Oh yeah?
Like they got across the border, they got into the interior of, just regular rockets. And they saying like the Iron Dome like failed, something happened.
And that Iron Dome, it can't withstand too many of them. It can knock them down. But if they just say, hey, send everything we got.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands and thousands. I think that'll be a different story right there.
Yep, and I heard some off grid they talking about Israel preparing for a second attack against Iran. Iran said whatever Israel do, they're gonna send like up to 4,000 missiles.
Israel said that?
No, Iran said they're gonna send up to 4,000. If Israel do anything else, that's just what the sources say coming out of there. Yeah. That's what Paul was showing. And what else? Edomites, these young Edomites, they at the voting polls with machetes. They Trump supporters, they scaring folks. People selected Trump, but they end up picking Kamala Harris anyway.
Yep. Burning ballots.
Oh yeah, burning. Yeah. I think I heard some of the voting machines was catching on fire.
Yeah. No, they were setting them on. No.
They were setting them on fire.
They were setting them on fire and stuff.
And I heard Edomites, like they demanding paper ballots because they don't want to vote electronically. They upset about that.
Both sides playing dirty. Both sides playing dirty, but really it's just one side.
Oh yeah.
Let me grab this. Just a couple of end time headlines articles. It says Texas police seeking person and Michael Myers mask spotted in area where man is fatally shot on Halloween. And also, did you see that video when there was a mass shoot on Halloween? Like 10 people got shot, got killed.
I think I might have seen a post or something.
I'll send it to you. Like it was like a look. How it be people all over the streets like a parade.
Yeah.
It was a Halloween, shindig or whatever you call it. And shit, some people got killed, like 10 people. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a street full of people out there partying and celebrating Halloween. And shit, it went down. Make a long story short. Let's see. Here you go. It says, this from the end time headline, it says North Korea will back Russia until victory in Ukraine. And the funny part about that is that 2/3 of our people either don't even know about what's going on, or they simply don't care. Like they worried about, all right, we just got done with, I was at captivity yesterday, and they came to work, co-workers came to work yesterday, like celebrating happy, okay, we got Halloween over with, now we got, now we're looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm just like, damn, man.
And I hope it ain't one.
Man, I hope it ain't shit. I hope I don't make it to payday. Like it's just too much, man. It's vexing.
Yeah, I seen Russia and North Korea made a defense pact, kind of how Russia and Iran did.
Yeah.
But pretty much, Russia gonna give North Korea a bunch of food, technology and missile, satellite and missile technology, and Russia and North Korea gonna give Russia a bunch of explosive and artillery shells.
And manpower.
Oh, that's right. They sent in like 40,000 troops.
Yeah, that's what it
They
says.
got heard.
It says North Korea will back Russia into victory in Ukraine. You know?
And they say, hey, we gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
They definitely gonna fall off too. All right, it says authorities to conduct U.S. Capitol Complex evacuation drill on Monday. Just so happened it's going down on Monday. This is the one we were talking about earlier. LA erupts in complete chaos following Dodgers World Series victory, with looters raiding Nike store, hostile mob burning a bus. They were flipping over buses.
Why they do that?
Because
the Dodgers won?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was hell.
It was upset.
It was all hell. Hell broke loose out there, man. I'm talking about it was people all over the street. I'm gonna show you the video. It was one Issachar. You know now how they fireworks and throwing them in the crowd.
Okay, yeah.
And he was trying to light it in him. Boom. His hand. I'm talking about all his fingers was throwing up the west side, man. I mean he was bleeding everywhere, man. It was crazy. It was intense. I ain't gonna front.
Hey, no.
All right, check this out. It says update: Spain sees worst natural disaster in almost 30 years. Nearly 100 dead from deadly floods. And last night they updated, man, it's like 150.
That's what I
You know what I'm saying? They said like 6 months of rain.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Fell at one time. Dang.
There goes some more stuff concerning all of you what you got.
The one you was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Let me grab this real quick. 18-year-old machete-wielding teen arrested outside a polling station in Florida.
Oh, he wasn't the only one. I heard a video.
Oh, it happened somewhere else?
No, he wasn't solo.
Oh, it
It was like a group of them. I don't know if they scattered or what. This is what my mom had texted me. We was talking about it. They bringing in the National Guard to watch the voting areas, and they're gonna bring in the SWAT team, to watch the votes be counted. And they bringing in the dogs, to make sure there ain't no bombs or weapons in the area. People going crazy.
Beautiful time.
And just speaking as a man, I don't think nothing major gonna happen like Monday or Tuesday. I think like once they get the results, they gonna say it's fraud. They need to recount. It was a miscount. There's gonna be some riff-raff back and forth about the numbers. But I think getting closer to the inauguration, once it's finally set in stone, is when that's something to look forward to. We'll see.
And you got Jake upset and hoping that Donald Trump don't win. They making like Donald Trump is the reason why Jake got the problem they got. Man, we've been having problems before Donald Trump and gonna have them after the Donald Trump, man.
Oh yeah.
They know that those so-called Democrats, the donkey, the jackass.
Oh yeah. Right.
They think that for some reason, they know that all Jake got to do is have a reason to blame somebody, and they got them. The wool is pulled over their eyes. As if Donald Trump is the biggest problem they got on their hands.
Right.
Y'all about to get busy in the earth. Mm-hmm. What about that?
Yeah.
You ain't got no respect for y'all about y'all shot. So that's why, the chaos that's coming to this place is much needed, man. Fixed. There's so much stuff happening in the planet right now. It's hard. You can barely keep up with it. But Jake, they know all. Cardi B got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug got out of jail.
Oh,
you know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I saw. Oh, and Lil Durk in jail.
And Lil Durk in jail.
They know all of that.
Yeah, they free, and they want to say free Young Thug, but get them profits off the highways and hedges, man. We don't need them, Like Israel, you know what I'm saying, just engulfed in folly, man.
I was listening to Mysteries of the Kingdom. They say them the same spirits that was saying, let down Barabbas from the cross, believe you how it's up there. You know, talking about free all these rappers, but like you say, they don't want to hear nothing from the prophets. Nope, that was just me. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Shalom to the brother Iwanathan Bakar.
Shalom, Yabashina Sakrakata.
Shalom to the daughter Yahweh. Says she happy to see us together. Hey, Shalom to the brother Enos.
Shalom, Yabashina Sakrakata.
Pray everybody have a blessed day. We have some delays. Hey, but we here.
Hella delays.
Yeah, both of us. It's hella delays, but we're gonna get into it with the lesson. I think I titled the lesson, led away with the error of the wicked. And that's the case for our people. They being led astray from the truth. And they in error. And that error ain't limited to physical action. It ain't limited to what you do with your hands. You know, what you do with your physical body. Now, led away with error begins in the mind. So our people are already finished mentally. So we're going to get more into it. Right?
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, and starting at verse 10. And it reads, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
And that's a nuclear destruction. And see, we know that. You know, this letter right here, Peter ain't talking to the non-believers. So the Bible not talking to the non-believers, but the believers. Let's get verse 11.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to? Amen.
Yeah.
2 Peter. Salaki for that. I mean, y'all probably can't hear how loud some of these trucks are, but Salaki for that. Starting over. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy convocation and godliness?
See, it says, seeing that all these things should be dissolved. Everybody don't see that. That's concerning the believers. So those who know, you know, what person are you to be in these last times? You know, this could be our last month teaching,
right,
or the last couple months.
Right.
But we enter into the days, you know, that all these things about to be dissolved.
Right.
And that's what's going to lead up into that pretty much great death.
Right. And if you knew that, you know, if just say for instance, we was all told, the believers and non-believers, we were all told the day hell is going to break loose. Well, wouldn't you be living your life a little bit different? Mm-hmm. The only thing to the flip side is you ain't going to be told when all hell break loose. However, it's guaranteed it's still going to break loose. And the scriptures say that our salvation draw nearer than we believe. So we know these things are coming. We know we at the door, you know? So you don't have that grace period to party a little bit more. So you shouldn't be in that state of mind of thinking like, well, I might have a little bit time. No, we telling y'all Bashim Yahushai got his prophets out on the highways and hedges telling you ain't got no more time. So why you ain't living your life the way you should?
Oh yeah, the happiness, that tell you we ain't got that much time, because the scriptures say it should speak and not lie.
Yep.
Then the Lord said measure the times by the signs. You used to see these things. You used to understand that is that time. So we ain't even got to speak. It's speaking for itself.
Right. Verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh thy power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
And that's our desire, a new world, which is pretty much the kingdom of heaven. But we got to get through this mess first.
Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blemish. Salaki. Without spot and blameless.
And those who desire the kingdom, it said be diligent.
Yep.
That we may be found of the Lord in peace. Meaning at his return, hey, we met with peace. It said what? Without spot and blameless. You know, no regrets. You know, we were just talking about that. Hey, when the Lord come, hey, we want to have no regrets.
No regrets. Hey, you know, we laid it all on the table. You know, hopefully we made the best of our time, walking in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
I think you had said through the week, like you don't get no do-overs.
Yep.
You know, you can't run the playback.
Yep. Even if you fail every test in the world that the world has given you, this is the test that you don't want to fail. You know, you should not boast in saying, I know I'm a part of that number. You know, but I heard one of the elders say, you should have confidence. You should have confidence that, you know, the things that you're doing, putting on as the hopeful elect, that you're going to be a part of that number. We're not making ourselves a part of that number, but we following the blueprint. We just following what Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave us, you know what I'm saying, to be good in that day. You know, I'm not looking for no do-overs. You know, so that's why, like I said, man, we had major setbacks. Man, everybody know we would have been out here.
Oh, yeah,
you know, major setbacks. But hey, we still made it out here. I had car trouble, you know what I'm saying, issues at the household, you know, and as they came, you know, so, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he took them away. So who am I to let setback set me back? No, man. You just go out a little bit later. The water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us the spirit to continue to come up out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, this 15. An account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation, even as our beloved brother Paul also according to the wisdom given unto him hath written unto you.
So yeah, you know, the long suffering of the Lord, that's for our salvation.
Right.
We went into that maybe a month or some weeks back, that things may seem like it's being drawn out or it's tarrying, but it's not. It's for your benefit, that you return, you know, before judgment. But now we're going to get into the main point of the lesson to get into the meat of it. Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 17. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also be led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness.
So it said, therefore you beloved. That's those who claim to know the truth, who claim to be in the truth, who claim to be awakened. You know, it's talking to them. They the beloved. You know, seeing that you know these things. You got this information. It said beware. You know, meaning what? Beware lest you be led away with the error of the wicked. Now that's pretty straightforward, being led away with the error of the wicked. But we're going to look at some of them words in Hebrew, and we're going to break it all the way down to depth. But again, we in the days that many people who claim to be a part of this, they being led away right now, and they don't even know it. Being led away, that ain't you physically moving or doing something with your hands in your body. It begins in the mind.
And also being led away is not a sign showing you and telling you, hey, come this way. You're being led away. You know, the world can lead you away. You know, your woman can lead you away. You know, not praying and giving, you know, fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not being truthful about this walk can cause you to be led away. You know, the Lord can choose your delusion.
Yeah, we're going to get into that too. You got to be rooted and grounded.
Yep.
So yeah, you know, people being led away with the error of the wicked is already in the mind. But before, you know, for an example, and you could be a vegetable, you could be in a coma, never told a lie, never committed adultery, never stole nothing, but you believe in Jesus. You led away in the error of the wicked. You know, you might not have did no wrong physically, but you in error in the way you're thinking. So you're already there. And that's on the most basic level. You know, how much more, you know, for people who out here getting lost and sidetracked in the world. Which are people more sidetracked than ever. You seen they had Cardi B speaking for Kamala?
And they had Glorilla,
Yeah.
you know, performing.
Performing.
Perform.
For who?
For
Kamala?
Kamala. But
Hell
remember, last month, Megan Thee Stallion opened up for her. It was just ass shaking.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I seen a comment, and it was an Eve said this. She said, "You are now watching the last episodes of Babylon the Great." I said, hell yeah. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's a concert. But that's how they know they can get Jake on their side. Continue to get them followed. You know? Continue to get them the things that they already care about the most. You ain't got to tell them they gon' now for the older Jakes, you know, like our parents or grandparents, you know, they don't sway them with the rappers and the singers, the actresses and stuff.
You know what they do? They bring back one of the old singers, one of the old actors. They bring back.
What they do is bring back Obama. That's their guy right there.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? They bow down to Obama, man.
Or you might have Public Enemy or Wu-Tang Clan pop up.
Or Patti LaBelle.
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? One of the old singers like you say. You're right.
Or Al Sharpton.
Oh, hell yeah. And also another thing they do for the older Jakes, they talk about health care. I seen that they said that Kamala Harris said that they finna start making it where health care will also pay for home and stuff too. Like mortgages and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Or, you know, other ones gonna retire.
Yeah. And then the next day she had another place, rapper rapping about being a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, men should not make laws about women's bodies. Everybody going crazy like y'all, never mind. Like, just continue in your folly, man. Like,
real quick. So yeah, you know, the title of the lesson that many of our people, they being led away with the error of the wicked. Like the brother said, it could come through music, sports. That's the big one. Because the Lions is killing it. I got a coworker. Every time he stopped me, it's about sports. You know, Jake all up into that too. You know, wicked ain't gotta be nothing bad like murdering and robbing. It's just anything that gets your mind off of serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. At that point, it becomes wicked. It's a good thing to have family time, to see your family. It's a good thing, you know, to go to work. It's a good thing to have self-care.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah, it's a balance, but when that start to become unbalanced and that take priority over, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, then it becomes wicked.
Life is a challenge. You gotta have balance.
And like you say, it's all in the mind. That's where it begins at. But again, led away with the error of the wicked. So real quick, we're gonna show who the wicked is. We got a few precepts, but it's gonna make sense.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So
deliver our soul from the wicked, which is the sword of the Most High. Now we know Esau's blessing was the sword. We know he's a cunning hunter. We know that Isaac told him you should live by thy sword. But it's bigger than, I'm not gonna say it's bigger than Esau, it's deeper than that. You know, he's just the face of the wicked. But that word wicked is like an umbrella term. You know, a bunch of things falls under that word wicked. And we gonna show, if you could read 13 again, straight into 14.
I was thinking the same thing.
All right, yeah.
The book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand. O Lord, from men of the world.
Real quick, see, it said, deliver my soul from the wicked men, which are thy hand, men from the world. So this wicked ain't no fallen angels, no Nephilim, no demonic spirits underground. All that wicked is concerning men here in the earth.
Right.
Men and women alike.
Not some man on the ground with a pitchfork and horn.
Yeah. And it ain't just Esau. This includes 2/3 of our people as well as the other nations that's joined unto Esau. But yeah, it would be the men of the world.
Which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
Yeah, so the men of the world which got their portion in this life. So yeah, you know, again, the wicked would be men of the world who got their portion in this life. Meaning what? They got the riches, they got the portion of their glory now. You know, and what did Job 9:24 say?
Job 9:24, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
And we know Esau the wicked, Esau the white man that's in power, he got his glory now. He got his portion now. You know, filled with the treasures. They lay substance up to their next generation. They got the generational wealth. And that's who the wicked is today. Because what? They in rulership, they got their glory, but it's not from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You know, ultimately,
It's man-made.
yeah, it's from Satan in the spirit, but you know, the wicked got their glory now.
Yeah.
In other words.
That glory is of this world.
Yeah. In the glory of the righteous, hey, that's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. But we want to show that the wicked is men of the world, you know, which the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and that's why you see people like Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, the rappers, they up there with Kamala Harris, Biden, Joe.
Yep.
That's the wicked. They got their portion of the glory now.
And Jake feel like since they got the opportunity to vote for Kamala Harris, that damn near make them superior.
Oh yeah.
I voted. You
Oh.
know, you've been seeing them stickers.
Oh
People
yeah,
been
yeah.
posting, I voted.
Oh, you might have seen the post, Floyd Mayweather with them Jews.
I seen them. Yeah, I did see that. I did see
so
that.
that's a perfect example. The wicked being men of the world who got their glory now, which ranges from the Amalekites, which are the fake Jews, down to people like Mayweather.
And if you knew better, you wouldn't have wanted nothing to do with none of that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The scripture say what pretty much what business do the righteous got to do with the unrighteous.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrase. The scripture say, can two walk together lest they be agreed? That's why you got Floyd with the small hats, the fake Jews. You got Kamala, Glorilla, Megan, all on TV together. What they got in common? They part of that wicked who got their glory now. Which that's who we need to be delivered from. And it's that wicked that's gonna lead our people away in error. But we gonna get more deeper into that. What's the next one after Job?
Book of Malachi.
Okay, let's grab that real quick. Okay, bet.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom said, keep it, you want me to just give Malachi? Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't never finished Job 24.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's right.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Who covered the face of the judges? The judges mean what? The prophets.
Right.
Ultimately, Yahweh Shah. Cover means to be hidden. He hid the true identity of the Most High, only begotten Son, in the Lord's people by covering them in white paint. Even today, he covered the faces of the judges. We should be on TV, but what? They give you Glorilla. I'm out tired of her.
Right.
Megan Thee Stallion, Young Thug out.
Yeah.
They replaced the true judges with those people even today.
They gave so-called black entertainers as our spokesperson.
Yeah.
You don't see Troy Aikman being a spokesperson for Esau. You know, you don't see Eminem being a spokesperson for Esau.
Yeah.
But they use our celebrities, so-called celebrities, Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? To be the spokesperson for the community. We just need more love. Why you saying love ain't knocking you upside your damn head?
Yeah, so that's how they cover the faces of the judges today. Back then, it was by repainting all our images. Now, it's who they stick on TV.
Yep.
Oh, even now, I've been seeing this more and more. Me and my mom was talking about it. After you listen to a lesson, you can't get the phone right away. An Edomite might come up next preaching.
Yeah,
like, bro.
After your lesson go off.
Yeah.
Then, like you've been watching. So you know how like the more you watch something on Netflix, they give you more of that.
Right.
But on YouTube, the more truthful videos you watch, the more Pope Chop Pastor come up.
And that ain't how the algorithm's supposed to work.
Yeah, it
Because
ain't.
upon a time, brothers' videos would play sort of back to back. I'm gonna have to hit skip there and there, but every time, bro.
Yeah, because you know, like if you at work, got your one earbud in while you're working, and you don't get a chance to stop it like you say in time, and the brother be like, Shalom. And you wait a few seconds, next thing you know, the Lord, you know what I'm saying, be some Christian pastor, you know what I'm saying, just automatically pop up. Like I've been watching it at some point on YouTube.
Right.
I've been noticing that every time a video go off. Not sometimes, it happens every time, spot on.
Yep.
All right, this is the book of Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. And it reads, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
Edom, Esau, the so-called white man today, they're known as the border of wickedness. They do wicked. So back to 2 Peter 3:17, it says, ye therefore, beloved, seeing you know these things before, beware, lest you also, being led away with the error of the wicked. We now know who the wicked is. First and foremost is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, which is the sword of the Most High. But not just Esau, everybody that got their portion in this world.
Right.
Meaning what? They got their glory, they got their spotlight now. Because like Floyd Mayweather with the Jews, Glorilla, Lil Durk, anybody who got their glory now, they was set up by Esau. As much money as Floyd Mayweather got, who you think paying him?
Exactly.
Yeah, so they was all set up by Esau. So that word wicked is an umbrella term, again, pursuing of Psalm 17, 40, and 14. Everybody who got their portion now. But now we're going to take it to the book of Maccabees. You got Maccabees on that? I would say I got it pulled up. So yeah, we're going to hit the book of Maccabees to bring it full circle of why it mattered. So first Maccabees, chapter 1, we look at 10 through 13. There came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been hostage at Rome. He reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. So this going way back. What we about to see, what we see Esau now to deceive our people and lead them away in error ain't nothing new. It's the same old formula. Check this out. In those days, there went out of Israel wicked man. So Psalm 17 and 13, where David said, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, men of the world who got their portion now. It ain't just Esau. You know, that includes the wicked men of Israel, because that's who's been set up before our people.
The judges, you got the so-called black judges, the cops, the lawyers, they all doing the same thing.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
What do Floyd Mayweather, what do LeBron James, like you say, the black judges, the police officers, what do they all got in common? They were set up by Esau.
They getting a piece of the pie on this side.
That's what a portion is, a piece of the pie. They getting their piece right now. That's what we got to be delivered from. So back to First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days, when they're out of Israel, wicked men. That's no case today. That's the same case today. Out of Israel, it's coming out wicked men. Let's see what these wicked men will be doing now, just as back then. Who persuaded many, saying, let us go make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. When they say heathen, that's what he's talking about Esau. Because this is the kingdom of the Greeks. So they was the authority at that time, as well as today. So this device pleased them well. Now this is the point. Then certain of the people, the wicked men of Israel, were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. So what? You know, the king of the Greeks set up these wicked men of Israel, set them up to do the customs of the heathen. Said what? Gave them a license. Meaning what? You know, set them up. They receive all kind of perks and benefits. They was paid off. And that's proof they was paid off. Verse 15, it says, made themselves uncircumcised, forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen. It says they were sold to do mischief, so they was paid off. Your crooked cops, black judges, Floyd Mayweather, Glorilla, they was paid off by Esau. So what? To lead Israel away. Because it says they forsook the holy covenant. They made themselves uncircumcised. And that's what we see today. So that's the thing with the wicked. It's an umbrella term ranging from Esau to the other nations to the wicked men of Israel. Yeah, First Maccabees.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's all good. So yeah, let's go back to 2 Peter 3:17. So yeah, you know, and like at Esau, and see that's one of Esau's best tactics. You know, he'll come to you directly, trying to lead you away. But if not, he gonna take some of your own people and set them up in your face to lead you away. So you know, people might not really give a damn about Trump, Biden, you know, the presidential election. But it's all right. They gonna send you Glorilla.
See a young thug getting out of jail.
They gonna send you all the rappers and boxers. They going Muslim now.
Yeah.
They gonna send you one of them.
They can eat and what's his name? Young Thug. He gotta like give speeches and stuff 4 times a year on gun violence and stuff like that. Now, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the stipulations of his probation of getting out of jail. How much more when we get closer to the mark of you know what?
Yeah.
That's
right.
They gonna be campaigning using these rappers to make it look cool or flat out. Hey man, if you don't get up there and tell these people, tell your demographic of people to take that, you going back to prison. You know, because now he gotta do seminars on gun violence. And you know they want to take the ARs and all this kind of stuff out your household.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And then you remember they did that with Juvenile. The V8, poke that thing up, VAX, that thing up.
Hell yeah.
I already see it. They're gonna bring that song back out. Girl, you look good once you chip that thing up.
Hey man, only a Jake would be able to say that.
And Esau set that up.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing different rappers. Uzi was like, hey man, if y'all ain't when it got poked up, don't get poked up so we can get back, you know, to doing tours and have concerts.
Slim Thug did the same
I remember
thing.
that. He was hurting.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
How much more when your ass hungry though?
Yup.
You know? Esau gonna lead you away. I know you haven't ate in 6 weeks. I mean, in 6 days, you got these babies you need to feed. Come on, get on this bus. We got a place for you. Going straight to that camp.
They gonna have the rappers, you know, campaigning for the camp.
Oh yeah.
Hey, get to your nearest FEMA relief center. We got buffets and concerts.
And we got my newest single. It's coming out tonight. Oh, let me get on that bus, man. I ain't heard no rap in 2 weeks. You know, itching like a fiend. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 17. Yea, therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness,
So that steadfastness means being rooted and grounded. A lot of people about to fall out of that again, being led away with the error of the wicked. We define the wicked with scripture. Range it's pretty much those who got their piece of the pie now. They got their portion, their glory now. At the top, being Esau, Edom, the white man, beginning with those Amalekites, those fake ooze, down to your rappers and entertainers today. Even local law enforcement. That's the wicked. That's what's going to lead our people away. Oh, also too, I forgot to mention this. A lot of your Israelite camps. Sakari, Genesis, One Body, USPIK, Who is IU Husi. That's part of that wicked too. That's going to lead our people away in error. Why? Because they was paid off by Esau. They made a covenant with the heathen, and they were sold to do mischief. What was that mischief? To lead Israel away. So, they part of that too. So, and again, then there's no telling what they gonna come out with next. And again, being led away, that's not you physically doing something wrong with evil. It all begins in the mind.
Also, and just to add to it before you go on, if a camp is telling you that Esau ain't the so-called white man, then that means whatever that man who you say is, you gonna prescribe your people to take what he giving you. When I was at One Body in Yahawashi, when C-19 was going on, I was on a Zoom call with the so-called leader of One Body in Yahawashi. I heard with my own ears, he said, I can't tell people to not take the vaccine because I can't give them no job. I heard him say that with my own ears. I'm just like, that's when I started just getting to the point where like, man, I don't like being around these dudes no more, man. My spirit going against them.
Yeah. Yeah. My bad. Oh no, that was perfect. That was perfect. Hey, so that's that perplexity. They ain't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna come to that point where, everybody who not rooted and grounded in this, they're not gonna know what to do. So they just gonna be guessing. That's like a boxer throwing haymakers, people throwing shots from full court. And
choosing an answer, multiple choice, A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
They just close their eyes and circle one. All right.
But see, the thing is, throwing a haymaker, circling one of the four choices, it's a chance you could be right. But now with this, it's going to be all misses. It's when you're rooted and grounded where your house shot. Because nobody would have never thought, oh, let's just wait on the Lord. Scripture say, blessed is he who wait on the Lord. People would never come to that. But yeah, people going to start guessing. Everything they come across is going to be a miss. It's going to be error in it.
Straight air balls.
So we're going to go to this phrase, being led away. When you say being led away with the error of the wicked. Now we're going to look at this in the Greek. Hey. How long you been out here? Is it on the screen?
About 43 minutes.
They said they'll be here the
gunshots.
Yeah, anybody walking. Well, yeah, we gonna get this phrase being led away. Hey, them the times that we in, it's gonna be a lot more of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Not only a lot more, but it's gonna be in your face.
Oh yeah, ain't gonna be no question. It's gonna be over there.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna be they gonna have their hands full. 2 Peter 3. That's what so 2 Peter 3 and 17, being led away, we're going to get that phrase. So when I was looking at it, it was kind of heavy. Okay, so being led away, it says a metaphor to be carried away, because being led away is not a physical action. You know, somebody might be thinking something, you might tell them, and you being carried away. That's being led away in error. When something else carries your mind away from the way of understanding, from the way of truth. You know, it might be a rapper that pop up on TV. It might be a certain commercial.
Like the phrase "carry on."
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's being carried. That's being carried away mentally. You know, something you see, something you hear. It's usually one of the two. But now, we gonna show why our people will be led away or carried away in the spirit.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. And it reads, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears."
So that's why, you know, again, people gonna be led away with the error of the wicked. The wicked would be everybody who not part of this, everybody who got their portion now, being led away or carried away in the mind. Why? Because they got itching ears. They're not rooted and grounded here. You know, they got in itching ears, meaning, you know, itching ears, you know, meaning you got a desire or an urge for something else. This just ain't it. And then you watch the wrong podcast, you see the wrong commercial, you might watch the presidential debate because you got itching ears or an urge to hear something else, you will be led away. And now being led away is not physical, this is talking about mentally. Being in the spirit, you be carried away. Like you might tell somebody, you getting carried away. A lot of our people gonna be carried away because of itching ears.
And a lot of people, our people, talking about some family members, they see them watch the presidents, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump stuff all day long, thinking that that's gonna soothe, bring them some comfort. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way. You know, the itching ears that they have keeps them in front of their TV, keeps them on social media telling people, you know, you don't vote, you don't have no voice. We got an opportunity to vote for a black woman as president. All the damn loud cars out today, huh?
Man, for real, man.
They might need to start coming out later. All these people out here.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
A lot more, man. They gotta get to the voting polls.
Oh, that's right. And also too, that we gonna get more into it, but that's why that's all you hear about, all over the TV, all over the commercials. The stuff concerning the presidential debates, the different campaigns. We gonna get into it, but being led away, or a metaphor for being carried away in the mind, they gotta keep that pressure on you. You know, it might not work the first time, but the second time. But they keep pressuring you with it, you eventually get carried away.
They did a little bit. They got our people with Barack Obama, and now they got a so-called another black woman up there. Now they gonna sweep them off the books with this one.
Oh, yep.
You know, like you said earlier, we were talking about they showed a voter voting for Trump, pushing the Trump button, and it still hit the Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? As the selection.
Just imagine that Edomite flipping out, because you know, Edomites when they flip out, they awkward with it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even take a mad Edomite serious. Nah, with a brother mad, like man,
It's
it
serious.
ain't got nothing to do with being scared. Like man, that brother hot right now. Let me go on this way. When the Edomite mad, it's like
They still trip and fall and shit.
they trip and fall. They off balance. They get the flood in their arms like an octopus.
Red face, like that brother, like that video you seen when they scared that Edomite in the street. He was awkwardly mad and shit. You remember?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
He jumped, skipped, did a downward punch.
Right,
still missed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, people will be led away, a metaphor for being carried away that's in the mind because they got itching ears. They're not really rooted and grounded. It's just something else. And we talking a lot about the presidential debates and the campaigns. It's not limited to that though.
Right.
You could just want to hear some more rap music. You could just want to tune in to Housewives of Atlanta. You could just want to hear some gossip. You just want to hear something else.
You just want to hear one more lick.
One more lick, one more blunt.
Yeah.
You having a good time. You know, something else sounds better.
Yeah.
That's the point. But let's grab this next one.
All right, I didn't finish Timothy.
Okay, bet.
All right, 2 Timothy chapter. That ain't even no engine. That's just a regular ass car right there.
Man,
Regular car, man.
ain't no way they passed that.
You
That
get up
passed.
there and slow down. That's how you know they trying to do that, man. 2 Timothy, Salaki, chapter 4 and verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
Oh yeah, because everything outside of the truth is a fable. And we're gonna get more into that, but it's made up. Presidential debate, the campaigns, everything they talk about, it's a fable. What your rapper talking about, your athlete talking about, college sports, that's a fable. Or you might start watching.
LeBron and his son playing together
Oh, yeah.
in the NBA now.
Oh yeah, or you might watch a bunch of new gameplay videos of Grand Theft Auto 6. But yeah, people be led away because of a desire for something else. And again, everything outside of this is a favor. But everything outside of this, people make a lifestyle out of it. You know, the presidential debates, the campaigns, that's a lifestyle. People into the rap beefs, I think they just locked up one of Young Dolph's killers.
Oh, yeah.
People invest into the rap beef, will go on, the hood gossip, they make a lifestyle out of that. You know, sports, they make a lifestyle out of that. In other words, it's a doctrine for everything out there. But yeah, let's check this next one out.
All right, this is the book of Ephesians, chapters 4 and 11. Chapter 4 starting at verse 11. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers.
That goes to the men who were set up by the Lord. Everybody got their own gifts. Everybody got their portion with the Lord.
For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahushua Mashiach.
See, for the perfecting of the saints, because we perfect. A Christian to hear that and get turned red. not perfect in the flesh,
right.
Perfect in understanding.
Right.
Because what we're discussing ain't got nothing to do in the flesh, but it will show itself in the flesh. This is all mental. But see, while the saints are being perfected, the fake, those who claim to be saints, they ain't being led away in error. You know, falling deeper and deeper into that ditch.
All right, 13. Till we all, Ephesians 4 and 13. Till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh thy power, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yahushua Mashiach.
See, if you coming into that perfect man, that's perfect understanding. They say what till we all come in the unity of the faith. That word all don't mean all people. This is talking about the elect. You know, 1/3 of the true Israelites. But now we get to the point in verse 14, going back to being led away in error, being carried away in the mind because of itching ears, or desire or urge to hear something else. Now I'm just going to kind of bring it back around to that.
14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro.
Real quick. See, it says be tossed to and fro. That's you see something blown away in the wind.
Right.
You might catch a tree swinging back and forth. Or that's the case with the minds of our people. They toss to and fro in the mind. They want to hear something else. everything but the truth. They hear something else, that ain't it. Now they on to something else. That ain't it neither. Now they back to the old BS they was on before.
Right.
Tossed to and fro.
Right.
Being carried away in the mind. Being led away in error. If you could,
Hearing this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and they cut them.
Oh,
It don't
yeah.
sit well with them, so they go back and, well, my pastor said
oh
this.
yeah.
You know, and then when you cut them again, they drive off, walk off, and they say, them niggas don't know what they talking about.
Yeah.
And just leave it at that. Okay. Well, eventually you gonna see that these N-words knew exactly what they were talking about.
Oh, perfect example. They get cut or they're not comfortable here. They was more comfortable in the word.
Right.
You know, that was more fulfilling to them.
Right.
But our people are being tossed to and fro right now. Meaning what? The Lord is shaking them out of the truth.
Right 14. That we henceforth be more. Did I read that already?
Oh, let's back again. Yeah,
Okay.
14 straight up.
Right. Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Real quick. See, it said we be no more tossed to and fro, carried away with every wind of doctrine. So what? These other doctrines, the Lord likened it unto the wind. Something that'll blow you away. And that's the spirit. And when something get caught up in the end, you might see how the wind blew that away. Well, that's the case with doctrines. It'll blow you out the truth. It would prove it that words or doctrines is likened unto the wind. Somebody may say, hey, somebody told me something and it blew me away.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. You're right.
See that? You know, you're not rooted and grounded here. You hear something else and it blows you away.
Yeah.
You know, the wind of doctrine, you know, blow your socks off. Now you're being led away from the truth, carried away in your mind.
Or you might be, or a member of the elect can come up here and get blown away by this truth in a good way.
And see,
know?
that's the other side to it.
Yeah.
That was the case with us. You know, in the world, we was tossed to and fro with the BS. But when we heard the truth, which is another wind of doctrine, we was blew away by that. And we flowing, moving on with the truth.
Yes, sir.
But see, you know, the Lord gonna cause another doctrine, liken it to a wind. Hey, that's what's gonna cause our people to be led away with the error of the wicked.
Yeah.
So nigga culture. That's a wind of doctrine.
Yes, sir.
The presidential debate, the campaigns, the politics, that's a wind of doctrine. It's a doctrine, a belief system, lifestyle that'll blow you away in the mind, away from the truth.
Right, renowned by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive.
See, it said cunning craftiness. So them letting Cardi B speak for the Kamala thing, that's cunning craftiness. And Esau was what? A cunning hunter. A hunter knows his prey. And what? We the prey. Esau know us. That's why you saw Glorilla up there, Megan Thee Stallion. That's why they had Snoop Dogg carrying the torch at the Olympics. Looking like a skinny dyke.
Right, literally.
You know, cunning craftiness, and the purpose is to what? To deceive. And Jake likes sports. That's why they set that up. What else Jake like? Whatever Jake like, Esau. That's a real short bus right there.
Real. Like for that.
Hey, that's Esau for you, man. But yeah, cunning craftiness to deceive. Esau know us.
Everything we like, they get a commercial for it.
Oh, they get a commercial for it, and now everything we like, you now see it on TV concerning the elections.
Yep.
So yeah.
Fix that thing up.
Yep. And that's gonna be the same case with the microchip, like you were saying.
Oh,
They doing all this over the hokey pokey. They doing all this over the elections. Imagine the rappers, the entertainers, the athletes, the events.
Yep.
You know, imagine all that they gonna set up for the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast.
Right.
It's gonna be at an all-time high.
And then another thing, just to add to it, how all this going on in the world, and you still don't have no Pope top pastors giving you no certain, ain't telling you about no prophecy or nothing.
Yeah.
Everything is just all good. Everything is all good.
They found him.
I guess they found them.
Oh man.
Block hot, ain't it?
Oh yeah, for real. Let's see what we got. Hey, Shalom to the brother Daniela. Yahweh Basim outside the Rocket Dock. No. Hey, good to see all y'all brothers. Pray all y'all brothers having a blessed day. Stay fast in the truth. This is from the brother. Oh, that's perfect. Excuse me. From the brother Enos. Book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach. Win no not with every wind, and go not into every way. For so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue. So when it says go not every way, again, that's not limited to what you do in the flesh. No, that's where your mind goes. That's you being carried away with every wind of doctrine, because you got itching ears. You hear something that blows you away like the wind. And now that's the path that you carry on in. You know, like the one Edomite say he read 300 books. So somebody boast in that. Scripture said don't go every way.
Right. He gone all the way. He said Enoch. Remember he lifted up his hands up to Enoch.
I had blue teeth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You shouldn't be talking to nobody right now. You just got done eating.
Right. All that different winds of doctrine that did that to that boy. Chose his delusions. He don't even know, like, boy, you deteriorate.
And the 2/3 of our people, they've been blown away by something else. You know, something else satisfied their itching ears over the truth. Now they lost in the wayside.
Lost in the sauce.
What we got next?
Second Peter.
Yeah, that's so. You know, we back to the main scripture again. We gonna look into something else.
All right, this is the book of 2 Peter again, chapter 3 and verse 17. Yea, therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness.
So what the scriptures is warning us.
Yeah.
That's what it means to beware. It said, lest you be led away, and we looked into that word led away. It says the metaphor for being carried away.
Right.
And that means in the mind. Carried away by what? Every wind of doctrine. That's in the mind. Why? Because you got itching ears, a desire to hear something else. Actually, it was one more thing that no, that was it. That was it. Yeah. So we in the days that everybody who came to be part of this ain't gonna remain part of this. They're gonna be led away because of the things of the world.
Right.
And they will ultimately be led away because they got a desire for something else. And that's, imagine how many people who identify as Israelites gonna ask you who you voted for. Hey man, what you think about the elections?
Right.
Hey man, who would you vote for?
I ran across a cat that said, man, multiple men and women knew that we was Israelites, had a couple of some basic knowledge of the scriptures, and guess what? They still go to church.
See?
Sundays past the church.
See? Itching ears. And then eventually it's gonna be a certain church service, a wind of doctrine. They hear it and it's gonna blow them away.
Yeah,
Going with the wind.
I got a homeboy from high school. I mean, he was going into the deep parables of the Bible when we was in high school, you know. And he told me that even when he was a little kid, they was watching the Ten Commandments. Watching the Ten Commandments when he was a kid. He said his dad was intoxicated, but when they showed the Israelites, he said his dad would jump up and say, "That's us. That's us right there." I'm talking about breaking down scriptures and all that, but guess what? Going to Wednesday Bible study.
See,
You know?
and see, again, we're not talking about those who don't know. We're talking about those who do know. But hey, people know what we do right now. And just somebody gonna ask us what we think about the election. Who should we vote? Who we think about the two nominees?
Yeah.
And for somebody to ask us that, that shows they don't understand.
Right. We are not the same.
Oh yeah. And that's what the Lord shown.
Yep. All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord.
My bad. It's something I gotta get it real quick in the Blue Letter Bible.
Okay, get it back.
So yeah, again, being led away with the error of the wicked. We got the wicked, those who got their portion now, ranges from Esau to wicked men of Israel, and who would lead Israel away by putting something in your face as a distraction to deceive you.
Yeah.
But we gonna get this word error. Matter of fact, hold on. Oh, hold on, damn, did I? Okay. I got a couple things in the Blue Letter Bible. We gonna get this word error.
Oh yeah, you did.
It says wandering, to stray about. Again, this error is not limited to physical action and physical location. That's why when we go down, it says a metaphor. Man. Okay, so error, it says wandering to stray about. But it says metaphor, it says mental strain. Just like you could be lost physically, you could be lost in your mind. In other words, carried away. Like we got a minute ago. It says error, wrong opinion, relative to morals or religion. So many of our people, they got wrong opinions concerning, relative to the truth. Like you say, they know the truth, still at Wednesday Bible study.
Yeah.
They know the truth, but asking us who we think we should vote for. Or what we think about the election.
They know the truth, but Jesus loves everybody.
Yep, know the truth, but still gonna go vote.
Right.
And ain't gonna rationalize. Gonna try to make sense of it.
They know the truth, still eating pork.
Yep. Yeah. Man. So back to this word error again, picked up where we left off at. Mental strain, error, wrong opinion, relative to morals, this would be the truth. It also says error, deceit, or fraud. So, error would be the things of the mind that would deceive you, to lead you astray mentally. Your mind should be here, but you concerned with the elections. Mine should be here. You concerned with hood beef, rap beef,
Young Thug,
all up into that. Or your mind in the Christian church.
or you just gone off in drugs.
Oh, yep.
Just, in your own world, literally.
Yep. It also says error, which shows itself in action. Why? Because error begins in the mind. But that error in the mind will show itself through your actions. Like we say, church, drugs, going to go vote anyway. But yeah, that error begins in the mind. So being led away with the error, meaning mentally. With the error of the wicked, the things of the world pretty much. One more thing, we're going to go back to this phrase, being led away, which the first part we got says the metaphor for being carried away. But this is the next part. When we look at the phrase being led away, when you say led away with the error of the wicked, when we go down, it says to yield or submit oneself to lowly things. So when you yield or submit yourself to something lowly, now we're going to get into that. Now, when we look up this word yield, because I wanted to look it up, it says to give away to arguments or pressure. And that's why there's so much emphasis on the presidential debate. Like we say, the debates and the campaigns is everywhere. And being led away or carried away in the mind is when you give in to the pressure. You know, every channel you flick, something on about sports, something on about the presidential elections, you finally get me like, let me watch it.
Right.
You know, people
How people get tired of seeing something, they just leave it on the channel.
Oh, yup. Hey, Jehovah's Witnesses or somebody keep inviting you out to their church, you finally give in to the pressure. Because you got a desire to hear something good, you hear something good there. And what? Now you carried away. So yeah, to be led away is when you yield to something loaded. You're gonna give in to the pressure. And to submit, again, that's when you give in. Which I'm gonna look up this word submit real quick. It says when you accept something. So that's giving in to the pressure. But it says to yield or submit oneself to lowly things. It says conditions, employments. So what's the thing that our people gonna submit to? Going to go vote. The Christian church. The things of the world. Ultimately, the mark of the beast. The RFID microchip. If you're gonna vote, there's a good chance you're gonna take the microchip. If you took the hokey pokey.
I was just finna say that.
Yeah, you took the hokey pokey in 2021 and your mind ain't changed, there's a good chance you're gonna get the microchip.
You the same one that took the hokey pokey, you the same one that's voting,
you the same one in church,
you the same one gonna be standing in line in the FEMA camp.
Yeah.
Or running to that damn camp.
Because what's the difference? Whether it's the hokey pokey, going to go vote, the Christian church.
Down to Egypt.
Yep, that's the next precept. It says to yield, which means to give in to the pressure. To submit means to accept to something lowly. And what's that lowly thing? It's Egypt, which is America. Let's grab that real quick.
Right, it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
So what? The Lord said, woe to the rebellious children of Israel who don't take counsel with the Lord, don't inquire of the Lord. What has the Lord said about this? What the scripture say about this? What are the servants, the prophets talking about? But what? They flipping through the different channels. They at the church. They voting. They everywhere else. But again, when being led away, that's being carried away in the mind. But when you look further down into that phrase, being led away, it says when you yield, meaning to give in, to submit, meaning you accept something else. But here it says when you accept something lowly. Now let's get verse 2 real quick.
That walk to go down unto Egypt.
See real quick, it says that walk to go down into Egypt. Now, again, being led away with the error of the wicked, let's go back to that phrase, being led away. And again, when I read, it says to yield or submit oneself to something lowly. Something lowly is you going down. And what it say? Woe to those who go down into Egypt. Because when you go to America or just anything else of the world, you downgrade. When you got the counsel of the Lord, but you're looking at the presidential elections, the debates, the campaigns. When you're watching mainstream news media, when you're listening to your rappers and entertainers, you going down into Egypt. You yielding yourself or submitting yourself to something lowly. You downgrading. You know, but yeah, America, that's that lowly. Oh, my bad.
No, you good, bro.
I'll start off. All right,
Isaiah 30 and verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Well, you know, us America, that's why the pyramid on the back of the dog. And trusting on Egypt, that's not limited to you trusting in your government or your president. That's you trusting your oppressor altogether. If you believe in Young Thug or Tupac, you believe in your oppressor. Because who set Tupac up? Who set up LeBron? Who set up your favorite athlete, your favorite rapper, your favorite actor? They were set up by Esau. So, no matter what it is, you trust in Egypt. And when you do so, you downgrade. You submitting yourself to something lowly. When you got the counsel of the Lord, you know, the highest form of information in creation.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, you know, people gonna vote. They not gonna be sure about it. Right. They're gonna ask us, what you think? Did we vote for the right one? Still confused. Ultimately, they're gonna be ashamed. Because whoever they set in office, it really don't matter. It's gonna fail you American people.
Right.
There's still gonna be wars. Oh, civil wars in America. Mass rioting, chaos, purging. Economy gonna collapse, dollar gonna collapse. America gonna be invaded and attacked and nuked.
Right. And you're gonna be sitting somewhere hoping that judgment don't find you wondering, damn, did my vote count or not?
And the one you voted for gonna be in the underground bunkers.
Right.
Remember that's called the Trump bunker, bitch?
We at that point. Skipping over to 5, Isaiah 30 and 5. They were all ashamed of a people. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be and help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
So yeah, you trusted in the people that can't help you. Again, that's not limited to Esau. You people trusting who Esau set up. Again, all of your rappers, entertainers, athletes, actors.
Right.
It ain't nothing in America that got a piece of the pie that ain't been set up by Esau.
It don't work that way, man. Ain't nothing.
The only thing that ain't set up by Esau is this right here.
Right. The scripture says that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Yep.
They got their hands on every and anything, man.
Oh man, you know that nigga, bro? 19 Keys on YouTube.
Yeah. Where the hats?
Where the hats, they talking about digital currency, generational wealth. They think they doing something for their demographic of people. They set up by Esau. Because for a minute, he was popping up on every video. I'm like, I'm tired of these niggas, bro. I had to find a way to pick. Don't
show this no more.
Don't show this, yeah. I need to figure out how to do that with these Edomite pastors.
Oh no, that button been enabled right there.
See, I thought I couldn't find it.
You
I'm
ain't
like,
gonna
bro.
be able to take away that. Come on, they ain't gonna let you take away Jesus' rights, man. At all. They ain't gonna let you do that.
Well, yeah, man. And what's the results? You're gonna be ashamed. When the scriptures say you're gonna be ashamed, that really means death. That's a gotta read in between the lines. Wisdom of Solomon 2 speaks about a shameful death. Well, that's what it means to be ashamed. You're gonna have a shameful death. You're not gonna die peaceably. You're not gonna die with a peace of mind. It's gonna be horrific and grievous.
Right.
On your way out.
What happened to that boy?
He was talking.
Right,
he was listening to a wind of
He was
doctrine.
led away. That's what happened to that boy. All right. The next precept is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 17. Yea, therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness.
So yeah, again, we're in the days that many of our people, and we're not talking about those who don't know the truth or don't believe the truth, they already gone. But our people gonna be led away with every wind of doctrine. Meaning carried away in the mind because they got itching ears. And the thing is, again, that's not limited to something physical. They already there mentally. They already gone. You could just be sitting at the house. You could be doing everything right in the flesh. You already there. Man, it was something I was supposed to get in First Maccabees to tie it all together. I'm gonna see if yeah, 11. Let me see. I don't know. I'm just gonna hit verse 13 again. Discerning the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. And that's why, everybody who got a platform here, they need a license. That's why you need to register to vote. That's a license to vote. That's
license to get married.
Yeah, that's that's it. That's you doing according to the customs of the heathen. Paperwork, contracts, all of that, giving you the license to do after the ways of the heathen. But hey, that was anything else up. Hey, shalom to the brother Nathan. Shalom Daiwin. I be tuning in to the brother like late night. Cause like when I get off from work, him and the brothers be doing like a live sit down video at like 3. It'd be like 3 to 4 in the morning over here. He always shout us out, me, you, my cuz, my mom. Hey, but Esau about to intensify his enchantments. More and more people about to be led away in these days, and it's gonna show. So everybody who truly believe, hey, beware. Hey, stay steadfast in this. Hey, be rooted, stay rooted and grounded. Hey, don't be carried away in the mind of something else. Hey, but double honor to the elders and apostles, taught us this truth by the power of the Holy Spirit. Honor to the brothers, making their bodies a living sacrifice. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And so we're gonna face the Easter close out. All right, call her. Oh, let's give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakapadash. All right, Shalom till next time. Man, it was a little interesting out here today, man.